It began with a boom and ended with breadlines. A stock market crash in 1929 triggered the worst economic disaster in modern history. Factories closed, banks failed, and millions were left with nothing. This was the Great Depression. In the roaring 20s, America was thriving. Cars, radios, and jazz symbolized a new age. The stock market soared as people invested heavily, many borrowing money to buy stocks they couldn't afford. It all felt unstoppable. But under the surface, the economy was built on credit, speculation, and shaky banks. Then came October 29, 1929, Black Tuesday. The stock market crashed. In just days, billions of dollars vanished. Investors were ruined. Banks began to collapse, wiping out people's savings. By 1932, 1 in every 4 Americans was unemployed. Farms failed. Families lost their homes. Breadlines stretched for blocks, and dust storms ravaged the Great Plains, turning the heartland into a barren wasteland, an era known as the Dust Bowl. The impact wasn't limited to the United States. The global economy crumbled. Countries like Germany, already burdened by World War I reparations, spiraled into chaos. In places like Britain, France, and Japan, unemployment soared, industries collapsed, and political unrest grew. Many historians believe the Depression helped fuel the rise of fascism, leading directly to World War II. In the US, President Herbert Hoover believed the crisis would fix itself. It didn't. In 1932, Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected, promising a New Deal to rescue the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
My friends, I want to talk for a few minutes with the people of the United States about banking, to talk with the comparatively few who understand the mechanics of banking, but more particularly with the overwhelming majority of you who use banks for the making of deposits and the drawing of checks. I want to tell you what has been done in the last few days and why it was done and what the next steps are going to be.
Over the next few years, Roosevelt launched massive public works projects, banking reforms, and social safety nets. Programs like the Civilian Conservation Corps and Social Security helped people survive and gave them jobs, homes, and home. But recovery was slow. The Depression dragged on through the 1930s. For millions, it wasn't just a financial collapse. It was a personal one. Children went hungry. Parents wandered city streets looking for work. An entire generation grew up with fear and hardship baked into their bones. It wasn't until the build-up to World War II, with factories reopening to produce weapons and supplies, that full economic recovery finally came. But by then, the scars were permanent. The Great Depression wasn't just an economic event, it was a global trauma. It reshaped governments, sparked revolutions, and taught the world how quickly prosperity can disappear. As Roosevelt once said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." But for a decade, fear and hunger ruled the lives of millions.